This HE, as well as if it connects in the CZ, it's going to be even more prolific.
Oh, wow. It's going to be perfect.
And it's going to land on so many of these players, doing well over 100 damage. And there is the cleanup. Electronic. He's only alive because he didn't push with the rest of them. And he did catch AZ on the flank.
That was more like a nuke than an HE. And I feel like that's a slight counter. They couldn't have been set up more perfectly for that particular play from Na'Vi. They had a CZ by the lower ramp, Valda watching it as well, and Nade primed him that position. It feels like that's a little bit too perfect for me. I thought they might have watched a demo and had an inkling that's what Na'Vi going to bring to the table. If they have fair play, they couldn't have got it more spot on. Electronic now looking for anything he can. If he gets a plant, it'll be very impressive. He gets a kill.
Only one kill so far on Na'Vi in 3 rounds. So that's definitely going to be a contributing factor as to why things have started so well. And AZ going to be landing the touchdown onto Flamey, with Nico lending an assisting hand. And with full AKs in play, the worst possible start to round 4 on the side of Na'Vi, and it is going to be counteracted by Simple. Lands the drive-by headshot before darting back into the sanctuary of the T-spawn. There was a Molotov down, blocking him from aggressing any further.
Valda alone inside now. Bomb still towards the T-spawn area. It's the man himself, Simple, communicating with his teammates as how he wants to operate here towards the main entrance. He needs to be set up somewhat. They need to drop some sort of smokes here. Yeah, the flashbang's coming through. Looking for his chance to strike. There's the flash. The setup. Can't get the shots just yet, but the spray certainly does. Remember, this is a bonus round from North. If they can win this one, they're set up so well, and AZ's been such an influential piece of the puzzle for North. Very strong play once again from him. 4 kills in the round, Vince. Round 6, and rifles only for North. Remember, they don't really have a superstar AWP in this team. They're relying more on crossfire and teamwork, and you can see how that works with the utility usage, trying to get damage in there and just suffocate their opponents with HE grenades, which are a very important part of the CT game. Electronic, though, he's going to join Zeus towards the upper area. Simple, yet to find anything with the AWP, and they start to posture towards inside. They're going to commit to this lower ramp pick after Simple checks out Connector.
But it is Valda they're going to be up against, and he has been a monster for North. A real linchpin in this team, and he will deliver once more for 2. Bomb goes out in the open, finally will get the trade back. But the call will be imminent that B site is under attack. The bomb gets planted. Nico's already making inroads back onto the site, trying to reclaim it, but there's Simple from Catwalk. They do have a Molotov, but it's actually in the hands of Zeus, not Simple, but it doesn't maybe need to be used after all. Zeus has gone in, taken the head off Nico, leaving Kirby in a 1-on-2. Zeus comes out into the open, didn't have any idea where Kirby was, who's now on 8-0 by the way, but Simple, he has the positional advantage. Kirby does have a defused kit, but no grenades. Over the incendiary that's just been tossed down onto the ramp, but Simple round the corner with 28 health. Super aggressive
round, sure, with the AKs and the AWP, Flamey, no grenades, and MSL actually out-AWP Simple. You ever seen anything like it? Takes off his head, and there we have it. That's what the analysts were talking about, saying MSL's actually been pretty convincing with the AWP, and that's a great pick to start with.
It doesn't get much better than that. Simple on the bench, peering over his teammates' shoulders now to see if they can stop this reset from becoming a reality. Electronic is going to be a huge part of that, and it's going to be Flamey that does answer back first, at the cost of 95 health, however, so he's going to have to play it smart and safe. As will Electronic, they back out. As he said though, Henry, a lot rests on this round. This would be almost the perfect start for North if they could break the economy down of Na'Vi.
This would be double eco territory if Na'Vi lose this with no one surviving. 4-on-4 though, technically does favour them. Maybe not so much with Flamey on 5 HP, but he has got the AWP now. He is technically the secondary AWP of this squad. But Nico, he's in a great position there. He's going to get multiple frags. He couldn't have done much better there. Bomb goes down, drops the incendiary. Flamey's done for here, as he'll drop as well. Edward 4 versus 1. Vince, that's round over. He might want to try to get the AWP and survive this one, but I'm not even sure that's possible.
See if he can get his hands on the fallen AWP, but he's now just realised he's a bit too far away.
Is he going to be the human shield for him?
That's the plan, the meat shield. But Valda, he has crunched right through that armour that Edward was hoping to pivot off with his AK. instantly destroying everybody. Goes back in and will claim a third. Triples up into the round. Moves on a very impressive 11-1 scoreline now. They were discussing on the desk how big a part he would have to play, and so far, he is proving them completely correct. Edward and Zeus have a smoke between the two of them, hoping for a bomb plant, but with Valda being this close to ramp, he is looking to neutralize this. He does not want to give any freebies to Na'Vi. He knows how bad their economy is. This could actually get them a buy a bit earlier on. So if he can hold the line as you expect he will, Na'Vi are in serious trouble right off the bat here on Train.
North just look like they've got every angle covered. Their Train game is really impressive right now. It's very technical, it's based around teamwork, not relying on individual stars right now. But Edward's doing a good job. Remember, that's the first couple of fracks he's had into this game. He gets a plant as well. This wasn't too bad.
Oh, he will.
That's okay. Oh, the intent to come a second sooner, that would have denied it. But still, they win the round. 3 players survive. And that might actually give a decent buy for Na'Vi now.
Next to T-Spawn. Electronics, he's going to have to go it alone for the time being, and Simple, who's making a move through the main, has been put down. In the meanwhile, MSL taking serious damage, will be finished off. It's unlikely he gets too much more done. Very close to finding the head, but Kirby has been put down a peg. Na'Vi are actually in a position right now where they could take this round.
This is absolute chaos, Vince. They're shooting each other in the head, but still 4-on-2. Na'Vi fighting back, and now it's Valda, who's certainly capable of winning these sort of rounds. The bomb has been collected in T-Spawn, and Flamey's booking it towards the inside area, and Valda is nowhere to be seen. He's going to have to push Ivy now. Almost no chance of winning the round, considering his position, but still scary times there for Na'Vi. It felt it was so back and forth, but they take the lion's share of the kills there. Electronic taking down MSL after he found the opening pick. So AWP of the in-game leader could have fallen back, went for the second challenge and was punished for it. And now Valda trying to do what he can here. Edward will take him down in the end.
To rotate onto A, but in doing so, they have given up B in its entirety. Not able to do any damage on the cross. The bomb will be going down momentarily. There we have it by Flamey. Simple. In the meanwhile, 2 beautiful shots. Partially through the smoke. May have just done enough to take this round and make it Na'Vi's. After a pretty over-the-top rotation, Simple's gone in for yet another one. A 3K will find Kirby in a 1-on-3, and I'm still scratching my head there, Henry.
I'm baffled. I can see the rationale behind it. He feels like he's pushed inside, and it's such a clear message that we've got manpower here. We've got flashbangs coming in the first frag. But it definitely is an overzealous call, and one that's not required. When you have a man advantage, sure, rotate one player towards outside, but don't have a completely open B side. This doesn't really have any logic behind it.
And the wrap around the flank from Simple and Electronics will be incredibly potent and powerful, but Kirby has taken half of that away with a headshot onto Electronic. Going to alleviate a lot of the pressure. May actually make Na'Vi feel like they have to go for the B hit now. There's nowhere near as much presence on the A site any longer, unless Simple could come out and get entries. We've already seen he's top of the board when it comes to entries at the Masters, but it's going to be Nico that gets the vector of him. 25 seconds left. MSL with a spray. They're probably not going to expect Valda to be down here. Additionally, and now the teammates are coming in. Hell of a shot by Zeus, but he's all alone. He still has to cross to the site.
Smokes towards outside. Zeus is barreling down towards Hell, but Nico's there and will best him.
Wasn't far off the second either. Kirby, close range. Good for one, not quite a second. Flamey will just about get the upper hand, but Nico continues to lay down his dominance on the A side of the map. Electronic is going to try and bring this back into the realms of possibility. Gets 2 entries. Headshots delivered first class, but Valda's now going to use the smoke to his advantage, typically playing on the B side.
As North will be going towards inside. They got that Molotov for either connector or post plant, and AZ's taking Jules at the start. Electronics is shoved back off the upper ramp. So they're not going to fall back and think, well, we've been spotted now. They're going to commit, and there are 3 Na'Vi players waiting towards that inside area. This is going to be an all-out brawl, Vince.
2 flashes, it's going to get messy, you have to think, Henry, plus the Molotov. There's the first. Second hasn't quite been tossed out just yet, allowing Zeus to tee up some frags. Electronic's going to help him out, but AZ with 2. MSL coming up huge with one of his own. That should yield a bomb plant and probably the round. And Simple is so frustrated. He wanted to get in there, chomping at the bit, but AZ is going to come in with a mass and help him out. across finish lines. MSL is there for the AK frag. And Na'Vi, are they going to go out with a whimper? Are they going to go out with a fight? Edward seemingly trying to steer it towards the latter, but Valda is taking away life.
Yeah, oh my god, he's in great position. AZ as well is all the way towards inside. There's no way Na'Vi can hold on to this one. They're absolutely done for. And this is just a matter of time before he comes and finishes things off. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for an excellent performance there from North. Two smokes, they're going to be smoking CT spawn towards the coffins, flashing over, and they have got banana control for now. Remember, North cannot hold them off in any sort of way. They have no smoke, no flashbang. They just have to go for headshots here.
Setting us up perfectly, Henry, for the chaos that's about to ensue. As the smokes blot out the sun, engulfing the B side, AZ is there to deliver the headshot. He played unbelievably, and there's three in quick succession. He's not going to get the ace, but it's a full house of frags with Kirby getting the other two.
You've now given up that fact because Valda explored towards second middle and dinks someone. You get a sound cue with a dink that they've got helmets. He knows that now. So he can call they've actually bought here, adjust our setup. And Nico, he's in a great position to shut them down here. A little bit of wallbang damage there, but it's Valda to open things up. Nico, presumably to close them down.
It was a heavy risk, and it just isn't paying off right now. Yes, they've got the one kill on MSL, but the CTs are in such solid shape. AZ's making sure he's cutting off the retreat. No one can survive or escape as long as AZ's here, but they do double peek him. And Simple with the Deagle will at least silence AZ, now opening up the possibility of them rotating to B, meaning that Kirby has to go over there and fend off.
But Kirby has got the M4. He's got 100 HP. 30 seconds remaining. They've got no smoke spins. They can't cross over. They can't flash him. As long as he plays in a defensive position like exactly where he is. We can just go to Kiabi quickly. You can see he's in the garden right now. They've come banana. How do they even pre-fire that? How do they get past him? They've got nothing to get him out of that position. They have picked up a flashbang. But right now it seems like their main objective is send Electronic in alone to force the rotation because it will make a sound cue. But once that happens, he presumably goes down now. And Simple gets one. Might be able to do something with this. Oh my god.
Oh, he has time as well.
What?
They could actually pull this off, Henry. This could be the great escape in motion. Kirby now is having to go over towards A, scratching his head. No idea how this is even possible. And both of Na'Vi are in apps. This is going to be so difficult for Kirby to clutch with no kit, no grenades.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe that went down like this, and Kiabi might have to give in at this point. Too far away, gets the one kill. Electronic low HP, but still time ticking away.
He has a kit now, though, Henry. He's just picked one up, so he can tickle a bomb, maybe try and get somebody out into the open. I don't think he realized where his bomb is, and oh no, that lap has cost him. He's going to go down to the bomb as well. What a round by Na'Vi.
And that smoke, Molotov. Protecting AZ in the end as Zeus had to fall back. Flamey will get a kill in response, and Simple tries to capitalize, barreling through towards the arch area. No one's going to know he's made it this far.
Exactly, especially as the smoke came down and extinguished the Molotov. You do not expect him to push in. Electronics gone down, so it's going to be down to Simple. You have to feel he's going to have an impact from the Archer's side. They can't afford to be one-pronged on their attack because Nico is there in pit, and he is going to make amends onto Edward, who did just get a kill beforehand. Simple is still alive, still scourging around mid. Flamey tickles the bomb, draws Nico out. Now they don't have to worry about pit anymore, but they haven't covered apps just yet. That's going to be in the back of their minds.
Flamey and Simple, an iconic duo. Simple now in the pit, going to be flashing in to allow that bomb to go down. It connects, both players flashed up. Molotov's in, but now the CTs with no utility whatsoever. They have got a kip. Kiabi's low as he takes another nade.
Na'Vi in transition. He could be in for a hatful of kills alongside MSL, who's playing possum, baiting out for Nico. Now MSL can try and posture around the side as they focus onto Nico's position. It's gone horribly wrong for Na'Vi. This could be the way back in for North. It's down to Simple, and MSL drills him with the Deagle.
And some Star Orpers would overcommit potentially and stay there way too long, but he knows what he has to do to win the round, I guess.
This does funnel Na'Vi away from the B side now. Have eyes on A. Great shot by AZ once again. Edward had no hope of doing anything. Flash into peak. 15 seconds now. And Na'Vi have got 2 entries, but here comes Valda. He can tie this round up, but he's going to do just that. There's no hope, no way, no chance.
And the So, well, he's wanted to position himself. Let's see, he's going back towards Banana. Smoke down, and he's going to be challenging Simple at 2 steps. That's brave, and he does get a frag and fall back. Absolutely wonderful stuff from him.
And he peeks again and takes down Simple. MSL, how's he maneuvering with balls this big? Oh, okay! Unbelievable by MSL! Peeking one by one, besting everybody.
You really are putting your eggs in one massive proverbial basket, and they've gone A, and that's round over.
And they don't have nades and they don't have kits. It's not even like they have a good comp to retake with.
Could save the armor.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess that's where they're going with this. Now they'll have a force fight in the next round with CZs and armor, and maybe a full amount of grenades as well. Maybe that's the gamble they're going with. You kind of, it looks a bit bizarre. You break it down like that, though. I guess it does have some sort of logic behind it. Remember what they kind of did in that third round force fight. They've definitely got some avant-garde strategies here, Vince. But this was a gamble, one that didn't pay off, but there was a silver lining to it.
There was. There certainly was, especially if they roll out the next round and take the round. All this will be forgotten. All of this will seem like a genius move by Zeus at the helm. And especially with Simple down, understandable. If he's alive, maybe the decision is different. But North will be taking, whichever way you spin it, whichever way you look at it, the second pistol round at a 9-7.
We're seeing so many bizarre 5-man stacks coming in from Na'Vi. The bomb's going to be planted now. And Valda has got them hook, line, and sinker. He'll get no kills, but you can't justify this retake, surely. You've got no kits. You've got 3 players still at A.
No
Give
kits.
it a go.
And barely any nades as well, Henry.
This is so bizarre to me.
This is almost suicidal, I would say, if Na'Vi go for this. This could cost them the best of 3, ultimately. It would put North in a huge advantage, but they are going to go for it. They are just piling into the site. They're being dismantled.
I can't explain this. I'm a Counter-Strike analyst by trade, but these 5-man stacks they keep doing, like, it doesn't make any sense. And the retake with no kits when you've already lost the bomb and all 5 players are towards A. That was absolute suicide. He's in business, but the smoke is down. That's going to be Electronic has to wait for his teammate. He can't risk going through that grey screen. Bomb will go down. Electronic and Simple. Low HP, but they're being aggressive here. Molotov to buy him some time, and he'll probably go towards the apartment. He picks up the orb. Doesn't nail the shot.
Hoping for the best with the AWP. That Molotov still burning away in the background. There isn't a nade now to fend him off. He's trying to bait this as best as he can. They are defusing, and Simple connects the shot.
There it is. They're adjusting to spawn, but they do get the AWP out. UMPs as well. Fast play towards B here from North. Going to be challenging. Edward and Simple's left alone on the site for the AWP. Nails the first shot. Using his utility now to fall back towards new boxes. Trying to defend himself. Flashbang catches him right in the face. There's T's all in front of him now. Surely he's going to be done for. The flames land on him as well. Even Simple can't pull this one off. He's going down. It's up to Zeus with the SMG. He's doing a good job so far, but can he find anything more? Yes, he can. He's bought enough time and they maintain the 3-on-2 advantage.
But it's Valda and AZ, the 2 linchpin talisman players on this best of 3 that are coming in and cleaning up through the smoke Valda strike.
Flashbang catches him right in the face. There's T's all in front of him now. Surely he's going to be done for. The flames land on him as well. Even Simple can't pull this one off. He's going down. It's up to Zeus with the SMG. He's doing a good job so far, but can he find anything more? Yes, he can. He's bought enough time and they maintain the 3-on-2 advantage.
But it's Valda and AZ, the 2 linchpin talisman players on this best of 3 that are coming in and cleaning up through the smoke Valda strike.
One player holding Arch. That will be Flamey. Take him down. He could actually run towards B and have an open sight. He starts there. Can't find the clean kill, and that should be him out of the situation. 7 HP, I would say. It's done.
Yeah, 1 bullet and he's dead from either of these weapons. Could be getting a bomb plant at the very least. Just about dodging those bullets.
Oh my god, no way. If he gets up here, he actually has a chance, Vince.
Yes, because Zeus is still a fair distance away. He is bridging the gap, but he's moved into Graveyard. He's using the steps. There is an avenue. There is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel for Valda now. Na'Vi have got to go and chase for him. He's so close to getting that kill on Zeus.
I think he just basically AFK'd in Graveyard there. I don't think they would have checked that.
It's very possible he wouldn't have. But
that was a great chance.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, Henry. At the end of the day, Na'Vi still have 6. Even for him, this is asking a crazy amount. The big moments call for big players, and on this occasion, Simple's not the man. Edward, 1-on-4. North 1 kill away from securing their semi-final position.
I feel like the writing's on the wall. Nico confirms it, ladies and gentlemen. The final team through to the semis is North. They've looked convincing throughout this tournament. Their preparation speaks for itself. And finally, their star players showing up and living up to that.